We don't drink coffee at 7:30 in the morning where I come from. I'll take a cold ghost instead. Cheers. I have an extreme caffeine addiction. Okay, um, so for I want to say like the past 4 years, I've been like working on this app on and off. I honestly haven't worked on it in like 3 months, and all the work I did is I'm throwing away. I'll be honest, because it sucks. But in this video, my goal is to get this app into the App Store. The app is basically just a knitting and crochet tracker. For you guys that don't know, I like to knit and crochet. If you look at some of my videos before I pivoted completely to programming, I have some knit and crochet videos. And honestly, the girlies have been clamoring for this app. So I thought I could actually finish it and also make some content out of it. So hopefully that's somewhat enjoyable. And I'm on my second stimulant of the morning, so hopefully it'll be fun. God damn, I'm ashy. Jesus. All right, let's switch to the screen. So the goal of this video is all right. Actually, first I'm just gonna run the app and show you a little bit of what it does, how it behaves. Pooja, what is this behavior? I gotta stop stimming in these videos. Okay, so okay, cool. So all it does is just track your project, so you can create a new project, test project. This is so laggy. I think it's my my computer is slow as hell. Oh, God, I'm on my MacBook Air. I also have a MacBook Pro that's a little bit newer, so maybe I should switch to that, because this is gonna test my patience. All right, test project, cool. You can say whether it's in progress already or it's not started, and then you can pick the date of when it started. You can say whether it's crochet or knit or both. Just leave it at crochet. You can add like different yarns if you want, and then you just hit start, and then it'll create your project, and you can edit all the stuff about it if you want. There's a row counter that will just count what row you're on and go back. You can set your progress on it, and you can also finish the project, and then if you finish it, it will ask you if you really want to mark it as finished, and then it will move that project over to finished projects. Pretty simple app. I'd like to add more features, but I do want to just get like a MVP in the App Store, because I have no apps in the App Store. And as a professional iOS developer, that is not not the greatest thing. Okay, so I'm gonna explain this later, but at this point I'm trying to like figure out how to write a test for Swift testing. I mean Swift data, and it's really not meant for that. And it's kind of stupid that I'm even bothering to do this, because I'm literally just testing the the code that Apple wrote, not the code that I wrote. But of course I went through all that and was recording it and wasting time. As you can see, I'm going through all this dumb stuff for no reason. But I'm just leaving it in, because whatever. Don't make my mistakes. Don't test the API, test your actual code, obviously. But I'm a dummy, so I did dumb stuff. And I realized that later, but it's not the last mistake I make. Okay, so I figured out why that test wasn't working. I need to actually create the model context in the test And the reason why I'm not doing this while sharing my screen is because I'm not doing that right now. I'm actually going on a walk, going on a coffee walk, because it is relatively warm today. Well, it's 33 degrees, but I live in Chicago and it's the winter, so that might as well be a doggone heat wave. So I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll probably take y'all along with me or check in, but it's important when you're programming, you're sitting down a lot. Keep moving, get in the gym. Some third thing that's healthy. Do it. Okay, anyway, it's season. Also, because I'm freaky, I do my walks in a weighted vest sometimes. It's like 30 pounds. Just to add a little bit more challenge. Also, I have a back injury, so I can't run. So the only way to like actually, challenge myself, oh god, I almost dropped my phone, is to add a little bit more weight. But it's a good way to increase the difficulty without having to actually run, because running sucks. Anyway. So remember when I said this is not the last mistake I make? Here's another one. So I waste a whole lot of time trying to write tests, and at this point I'm still wasting time, but I'm just wasting time in a different way. So all this code here just getting thrown away. It's really, really good stuff. I got kind of frustrated. If I wasn't like making a video for this, I probably would have just given up and not released this app. But I want to put out a video. I haven't put out a video in a while, so I'm forcing myself to go through this whole process. But it's like, how many times are you gonna do dumb things and make no progress and not learn and never learn? Okay, so I'm stupid. After some research, I don't think that how I was refactoring things is really necessary or a great idea. I did think about it, and like by writing tests for the Swift data stuff, I'm kind of testing Apple's code, not my code. So I'm just gonna not test that, but what I will do is try to fix some bugs before I push it to the App Store. I guess I'll leave in that footage of me doing pointless code, but so far I've made this much progress. But let's try to actually do something productive. And yeah, I don't know, I hate my life. Yeah, so this part, I got over the testing thing, but now I'm trying to make like exporting of projects, but it's so dumb because I could just do iCloud syncing, which I realized later. So this code is also getting thrown away. That's been the theme of this, is just doing a lot of work that amounts to nothing. But at some point, I promise I will start doing things that actually will end up in the app. Just probably not for another day as I'm editing this. Oh, God. Okay, so this video is going really poorly. So instead of continuing to be frustrated, I am going to go to the gym, I think, or do anything else. But here's the plan as far as the app. Not gonna worry about really anything that I've tried to do so far in this app. What I am gonna do, so I renewed my Apple developer account so I can actually upload it to the App Store. I am also going to enable CloudKit, which will allow the user to sync their projects across accounts. It'll save it in iCloud, and I won't have to think about that at all. Obviously, it's not going to work for if I make an Android app, but I'm not going to do that because I don't do Android apps, and I'm lazy and sick of this. But I got to get this app in the App Store. So that is the thing. But first, I'm going to go to the gym to clear my mind, stop banging my head against the wall. And also, it's taking a while to process my my Apple developer account. I just renewed it. It's taking forever. So I really can't make any progress until that processes. I don't know how long that takes. Hopefully it isn't too long. But yeah, anyway, yeah, I can't do the iCloud stuff until my developer account is renewed. And I let it lapse because I haven't been putting out apps. But I'm gonna start. Okay, so I decided to stop coding and do something that I'm actually good at, which is lifting weights. So, did a little arm day here. As you can see, a little bit of tricep push down. And I believe after this, I did a superset with hammer curls, cable hammer curls. Fun stuff. God, I'm so mad at myself for wasting all that time, but you know what? It's something that happens. Every programmer goes through this where they just write a bunch of code and then throw it away, especially if you're doing it without a project manager. Somebody manage me. Just kidding. I don't want you. I hate project managers. Anyway, there's some more triceps, and here I did some dips. I'm not actually going that fast. It's fast forwarded. I do try to go kind of slow and controlled with my exercises. So here, just finished up with a little bit of incline bicep curl. As you can see, it's hurting and my face is looking like it's hurting. And then also, fun stuff, my phone starts to fall. As you can see, look, oh no, I gotta finish the set, but my phone's falling. Oh my God. And here, because I'm in an empty gym, is me flexing to the camera like a psychopath because I'm weird. So this has been extremely unsuccessful, but I believe I have like a good place to make the iCloud syncing work. I don't know why I worded that like that. That was weird. Anyway, so the issue though is for iCloud syncing of Swift data, everything there, you can't have anything not have a default value or be optional. So gonna have to go and refactor all that. So that's gonna be fun. Okay, I'm just fast forwarding through this because all I'm doing is making all the fields on project be either optional or have a default value. That's just a requirement for iCloud syncing. My background's blurry because I don't want you to see the empty energy drink cans in the background. Why did I admit that? So today, okay, so what I've done recently is I made a quick shitty logo because they won't allow you to upload to the App Store unless you have a logo. So I made a logo. I don't know if I'm gonna make a better one or hire someone to make one. I just made it really quick on Canva and I uploaded it to the App Store for testing. I asked 2 of my friends to test it. So we're gonna test that. But right now, I was like thinking about like functionality, and I feel like there's some gaps I could address. I feel like adding yarns is not very good. Right now, it's just like there's no like list of yarns you can choose from. You just kind of put in the name and the yarn weight, and then just add it to your project. And there's no way to like reuse those yarn names and stuff like that. So I'm going to first I'm gonna add like a local yarn database, probably just a JSON file, and then after that I am going to maybe make it it would be updated remotely, but I don't know if I feel like doing that. But that's what I'm trying to accomplish right now today. So we'll see if I can do that. Let me move myself down here. Okay, so the model for yarn right now is just this simple class that just has a yarn weight, which is just an enum here with like different weights of yarn, and then it connects to a project, which is optional. I actually think that that's not going to work. So, because I want an actual many to many relationship, not just a one to many relationship. So I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. And I think that's how you do a many to many relationship, but I don't know. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll see. So right now I don't have any yarns in my app anyway, so it's fine. But it seems to have built. Let's see what happens if I add one. So, say wool. Name the project test. Add it. Take a look. It didn't add it. Yeah, I need to completely change this whole like system, how it works. Okay, that it did add it there. Yeah, so I actually, to start, we're gonna yank out any of that code that has this yarn view. So I'm gonna delete that. And here I am just adding the ability to show yarns on a page, on its own separate page, and also create them. And then later on, I am making yarn decodable, so that just means I can decode them from a JSON object. That is helpful in case I want to like pull yarns down remotely. And also I added like later on off camera, I added a file that will allow me to locally add yarns and then append them with the yarns that the user has created. I can't speak right now. I need more caffeine. No, I probably need less caffeine. Oh man. Where's my ghost? I need a ghost. I don't need a ghost. My heart's gonna explode. Oh my goodness. Anyway, this has been really fun. I hope that the next video goes much better though, because this has been a big pain in my keister. But yeah, as you can see, I'm just writing a test here to test the decoding. I'm actually testing my own code now, not Apple's. A little bit of progress update. Since I was last filming, I was able to add a JSON file that could just hold all the default yarns in. I created a yarn view model, and all it does is grab that yarn JSON, puts it all in an array, and then in our yarns view, I'm saying yarn a lot, in our yarns view, all the yarns are just any yarns that the user has created, so that'll be on a query on the Swift data model, and then we just append it to the default yarns. The user's yarns will show up first, and that's about it. So if we take a look, if I run the app, as you can see, it doesn't work. What the? It was working yesterday. Let me see what I did wrong. Okay, it's because I updated the yarn model. So we gotta add in. So yeah, added color, notes, and composition for the yarns. So just gonna go ahead and comment these out for now, and then comment this out, and now run it. Okay, so works now. So yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, is adding a few different things to the yarns. So we have the default yarn as you saw in that JSON file, and then if we add one, if we add a new one, let's just call it test. I hate how slow this is. Okay, test, add yarn. As you can see, it'll be added to the front of the list. So if I add another one, test 2, it'll still be at the front of the list. So that's where I am right now. I believe I need to get this in the hands of my testers soon. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one long video or just like multiple videos. Probably multiple, honestly, because I keep adding more things. But we're gonna get this in the App Store. If I have to die trying, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die over this, but I might. I'm not making it one long video. It's gonna be multiple videos, and this is the end of that first video. So since I last filmed, I added a few things to the yarns, different attributes like colors, and I think I mentioned that in there. But yeah, I added color, composition of the yarn, different stuff, and then I started working on like the display page, and I'm going to add editing. I'll go over that in the next video. But the goal right now is just to get this yarn stuff done and get my friends testing it, and then after that, we're going to the App Store, baby. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Part 2 should be out fairly soon, because I'm pretty motivated to get this in the App Store, because it's been a long time coming. It's been a long road. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Maddie. Bye.